Hey guys, Josh from the Test Experts here. We're doing another problem from the October 2017 SAT. This one is on statistical values, but let me read the question first. The weights in pounds for 15 horses in a stable were reported and the mean, median, range, and standard deviation for the data were found. The horse with the lowest reported weight was found to actually be 10 pounds less. What value remains unchanged if the four values are reported using the corrected weight? So the choices are mean, median, range, and standard deviation. And we're trying to figure out which one changes. So we have this data is, one of the data points is wrong. The lowest value is actually 10 pounds less. Okay. So which one of these would be unaffected by the change in the lowest value? The mean adds up all the values and then divides by the sum. A mean is just your straight average. You add up all the values and divide by the sum of values. So the lowest value is one of those values, so a change in one of the values would change the mean. The median, this is going to be the right answer. The median is unchanged by a change to a low or high value as long as the order doesn't rearrange of the values, because the median is the middle value in a list of numbers. So if I've got, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, then let's add one more, 13, then 7 here is my middle value. And so as long as 5 doesn't become bigger, as long as 7 stays in the middle, the median doesn't change. So if the smaller one gets even smaller still, it's not going to change the median. So this will be the right answer. The range will be affected by a change to either the smallest or the largest, because the range is big minus small, so it would be 13 minus 1 in this scenario. And a change to either of these numbers would change the range. So that's out. And then standard deviation, that's a good question. Standard deviation essentially measures the distance of each of the values from the middle or from the mean. So if one of them changed, it would change the standard deviation. But one thing to remember about standard deviation is if I had a list of all 7s, if all the data values were 7, standard deviation would be 0. So standard deviation is measuring the distance from the mean. So if all of the values are the same, the standard deviation would be 0. The further the values were from the mean, the higher the standard deviation. So if I had a bunch of 1s and a bunch of 13s, that would put a really high standard deviation. If you liked today's video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time.